What is up, my friends? Welcome back to Lord Heroes. Okay, hey, hi. Apparently I didn't realize the video stopped and didn't record. But what happened before was I went back, grabbed Snyder, and then came back. Then Brandon and Crom died from the smaller enemies' AoE attacks. So not only these three are alive, but Snyder is proving well for sap damage as always. So yeah. So we have to be careful of the AoE attacks from smaller enemies and Rashid's action gauge. We're at 900 health. I have to keep pressing the screen or it's gonna turn off on me again. Which is annoying. Only two? I really love these three characters so much. They're always the last ones to survive. And lots of times it's a good thing. Ah, no sap damage. Do we have shield? No, wait, his ult doesn't do much, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it doesn't do much. We're good. Oh. But, no! Ow. We're gonna have to do this. It's this one, he's provoked, we're good.
力で突破する。うわ
Please don't die, Fram. Okay, we're good.
あなたはもっと戦います。
Only one. Why? He attacked twice. Oh, their action gauge is getting really high. This is not good. No sap. Oh.
見えますよね。準備できた。
もう終わり時間のようです。少し早いですね。お別れの挨拶をしましょう。
Two of them aren't provoked. Keep going after Snyder. Finally, he added 3 saps to his skill. He just was not doing that. Okay, I think he'll be
あ
fine.
ちらへ。準備できたよ。
Most of them are provoked. Yeah, most of them are provoked. We're fine for now. Now we're not fine because I didn't. That is.
とても楽しませてもらいました。今度は
Actually, yes, that's 75 plus stars.
違った関係で会えるといいですね。
Please no, please no. Snyder. That was close. That was really close.
士たちよ、総攻撃を。覚悟して。
Ah, finally. Huff, huff. That's enough, right? I don't want to hurt you. I never expected to defeat you in a direct combat. But all is going according to plan. Plan? What? The security systems here are remarkable. There's a spell that can put weakened targets to sleep in order to capture them, and a subspace detention facility. Bretta! Sleep now. I guarantee you will be safe. The architecture is much different from the Empire's, to say nothing of the eternal systems. This may be a joint research facility shared by Lumisade and the Empire, one I've not encountered. I thought she was speaking nonsense, but there's an aspect to what she was saying that I cannot simply ignore. Until I can ascertain whether she was telling the truth, though subduing all threats seems to be the correct decision. The only reason I've been able to survive this long is because I'm careful. Now time to inspect what kind of place this is. A communicator? Bretta, where did you get such an ancient artifact?
いい戦いだったよ。
We didn't 4-star it. Okay. Felt like I fought more stages after Rashid's boss fight. Okay, we're still recording.
そんなに心配いりませんよ。
What is this?
私が一緒ですから。
The last one.
シュナイダー。
仰せのままに。
行け、騎士たちよ。
After avalanche. Wait, did it say after avalanche destruction? I don't know. Wait, hold on. Nope, it doesn't even tell me. After observing the situation for 2 days, I've managed to piece together a few things. It is based on limited data, but please listen to what I've come up with. The operation of all drones in the third tower have been suspended. We are safe for now, but the underlying issue has still not been resolved. I've observed that drones will malfunction the moment they are turned on. There are few people who would be able to hack the drones at this scale. Sorry, yawning. It's really late at night. Only a handful of people have the clearance to do so, and 2 of them are not in Lumisade currently. Clearly, then, it is the doing of an outsider, but the issue there is that even attempting to hack the drones is here difficult. It's highly difficult. Either way, would have to infiltrate our production lines or gain control of the tower systems. There's more. The direct lines of communication between each tower are their own problem, as right now they are very unstable. Judging from that, we can summarize that there is a problem with the main cord that connects each tower. In other words, the central control room for all 3 towers. The central tower room? Not just anyone can get in there. Indeed. Wartime level defensive measures are in a place that would make infiltration arduous, and the infiltration warning system was not sounded. That is why we are here. So what are you saying? What you're saying is this is an act of terrorism by someone from the 3 towers? We cannot say so for certain. There may be someone not from Lumisade who was able to acquire the needed information. However, considering the loud explosion we heard earlier and the simultaneous communication malfunctions, I cannot shake the sense of foreboding. This is beyond annoying. Why does this have to happen when I'm swamped with work? Your research is in its final phases, is it not? The development of a restorative that excels at cell regeneration, utilizing a soil that possesses a potent life force without any will or mind of its own. That's a lot of sciencey words. Yeah, that. It's almost finished too. I can't imagine any step of the process would have been easy. From brainstorming to development, it is truly impressive. You even restored over 90% of Sir Frederick's eternal organ function. Oh, that is impressive. Such a feat was not possible with spiromancy or healing magics. I just thought it would be worth researching on the assumption that the animated sludge showed no signs of forming self-awareness. And besides, we had to do something with the animated sludges that was found in Dakian. Otherwise, it would have hurt even more people. Anyway, compliments aren't going to fix anything that's wrong right now. Let's take care of the situation at hand. You make a good point. Sure. Wait, stop. What is it? I smell blood. Huh? What the? This is... Oh no. They're more powerful and can do AoE attacks. Go to this. I think we'll be fine with just one attack. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're good. Oh, okay, we're definitely okay. Oh, it would have been fine without Brandon's thing. Thank you. I administered first aid. Now flee while you take care of this situation here. The third tower should be safe. That guy got beaten up pretty badly. At least we can still walk. At least he can. Anyway, we'll have to consider those things right there as enemies. There are more than just drones. Are those monsters? Not exactly. They're from a training simulator in ancient technology that we cloned. Monsters would have some difficulty appearing in Lumisade. Why is that? It was a safety measure developed after the War of Tyrants. What? That's... Magics are in place that prevent the opening of gates, which are the pathways for the monster's entry. Regular monsters could never appear here. That's really cool. It appears their ally... Sorry. Every time I pause, that means I'm yawning. But this different... I can't say that word. Have been removed. It's no wonder the guards were attacked. Let us make our way through as quickly as possible. Do you have enough cartridges? Your arcane energy is getting low for a drawn-out combat. I do have my worries, but I am sure it will work out. What kind of strategy is that? Haha. I will take care of this. Cover me from behind. What did I say? Combat is too much for you. Stop being ridiculous and stay behind us. You're not soldiers. Yeah, I know. Soldiers fight physically. They are different from researchers who fight with their minds. I am a weapon, specially made for combat. If you're defeated in battle, who will repair my armor and fix my body? So just use those big brains of yours and utilize me as a weapon. Rude. Fine, then stop talking and do something. But don't come whining to me if the pain is so bad you wish you could die. I warned you. Acknowledge I'm used to pain. Humph. Here I go. Don't fall far behind. Okay, good.
もう少し頑張りましょう。
最速で終わらせましょう。おとなしくしていたの。
This elevator will take us to the central control room. You did well, Sir Frederick. Oh no, he's hurt. It hurts, huh? See, I told you. I'm fine. Yeah, right. Here, have this. It'll suppress the pain. Not right this instant. Get your breath back, take a moment, and then drink it. Can you get the cap off? Zero, you're such a chore. Look, count to 100 and then drink it. Thanks. 3, Sulfie. My name's Sulfie. Then shouldn't you stop calling me by my number 2? He has a point. Humph, I'll consider it once you get out of that hunk of metal. Did you count to 100? No? Whatever. I did so. Now drink it, you tin can. Haha, we're here. Phew, finally. Phew. Thump. Make sure you drink all of it, Zero. You don't... Zero? Frederick, did you hear... Where did he go? I don't know. Is he still in the elevator? Press the button. It's not working. What? Here, let me do it. It's really not working. Ag, that's so annoying. Why is it not working? Work! I don't think pressing it more times will... It worked! Zero! There's no one here. Hey, Tin Man, where'd you go? What's going on? What is going on? There was a loud thump and he disappeared. Oh gosh, I'm getting scared. You know, I just realized that picture every time it showed up, I realized there's a flamingo next to Bianca, that loading picture. I never noticed the flamingo. Okay, it's a normal stage. There's a flamingo! Oh, sludge monsters! After Lumisade's destruction. I can't get through to him. I tried tracing the Celerite in his armor too, but it seems to be outside our detectable range. Where'd he disappear to? The pathway at the top of the elevator was open, but where could he have gone from there? I have a guess. What? Where? The detention facility. Detention facility? Like a prison? Yes. It is a security measure meant to protect this place, the backbone of the 3 towers. When an invader is detected, they are forcibly isolated to a separate place. Oh, wow. Why have that in here? The defenses of all facilities, including the 3 towers, were upgraded after we fought against the Empire. Look over here. A ward? Correct. We developed such wards using arcane engineering and hid them in the elevator throughout the halls and all over. Everywhere connects to the detention facility. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so let's head to this detention facility. That's more complicated than you might think. We created a hidden pocket of space behind regular space using imaginary numbers. The facility is located within a subspace of that hidden space. That's a lot of space. Unless we use a spell to unlock it at a specific location or destroy the space completely, there's no getting in or out. Meaning we have to go to this specific location, huh? Which is probably the central control room. That's correct. You are as quick to catch on as ever. You explained it pretty easily. Now let us head towards. Ouch! Don't suddenly stop when you start walking. What is it? It is nice to meet you both. Ration is meeting Ration! What? And he's called New Possibilities. Screenshot. I only believed it, but there really is another me. Interesting. Honestly, I had thought up another subject of study while interacting with various people from other timelines, but I never imagined I would encounter myself this quickly. Are you familiar with the hypothesis regarding the dimensional focal point based on Ptolemy's theorem? Of course. I had at least 3 experiments I wanted to conduct to help prove the hypothesis, but all were rejected due to a lack of budget. It sounds like you were able to secure funds. I'm jealous. I'm also quite interested in the state of affairs here. I understand you are the 3rd Archmage of Lumisade. Is that true, Ration? It is, Ration. I think it would be strange for us to continue calling each other by name. What should I call you? Well, 3rd Archmage, I am the Imperial Minister of Arcane Technology. What? Sorry. Minister, it is then. What is this? Can you explain how you happened upon this timeline, Minister? Such things don't happen very often. That is a bit of a long story. Would you be willing to wait for a little? I'm somewhat being chased right now. Chased? That's correct. Drones and hostile holograms. You even let out the animated sludge that I hadn't processed yet. What kind of dolt gets everything with a pulse to chase after him? You Rations are all the same. Haha, how embarrassing. I am sorry to ask, but could you help? Sure. Do you have enough cartridges? I am unfortunately running low at the moment. Oh, you use them as well? Here, take as many as you need. You two are unbelievable. Oh man, I love Ratchet's personality. It's funny.
Lightning break. 全力で突破する
Okay, I'm still recording. How? There. Actually, we should've... Oh no. We should've saved it.
あとは頼む仕方ない
Okay. We're fine. We're okay. We're okay. Do, 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 do.
あちらへ
こちらのパッ
I think we have their skills back, Sifford and Crom. We should. I have a question, Minister. Yes, Third Archmage? You said you only half believed it, referring to being in a different timeline. That implies you were told by someone that is a different timeline. Is that correct? Yes, I'm not sure if you know her, but earlier I was with Beretta, a former assassin of the Empire. What? Lady Beretta? Here? Did Avalon send her to help with the situation here? Avalon? I'm afraid I'm not familiar. That must mean you weren't summoned here by Avalon. And Lady Beretta? Beretta said she came here by way of a portal. As for me, I was shuttering a secret Imperial research lab when I was caught up in an arcane explosion. When I awoke, I was here. I see. And where's Lady Beretta now? I locked her in the detention facility. I'm not sure why you are looking at me like that, but for me, it was a reasonable decision. I could not simply let such a threat as an Imperial assassin walk freely. Of course, it was also before I met you, and I did not believe this was truly a different timeline. I think we can let him go. Like, it was a reasonable decision, honestly. Like, I thought I was teleported simply across space, not time-space. Oh, and not to change the subject, but many of the facilities here are very familiar to me. They even share many things in common with the research labs I built myself. Did you renovate these facilities yourself, Third Archmage? The security access password is the same as mine. Unfortunately, since the system only targets living organisms, it ignores the drones and holograms. How did you get access to a terminal? When conducting arcane research for the Empire, I tried several experiments to enhance the human body. As part of that process, I transplanted an arcane device, a long-range terminal, within my body. Wait, what? It's quite literally an implant. Interesting. But then what about Sir Frederick? I was worried he might be the Frederick I know, and I didn't want to take that chance. I imagine he and Beretta are getting along quite well right now. Your treatment of those two seems a little extreme. Why go that far? Because in what you would consider my timeline, I am the one responsible for the fall of the Empire. Oh, I remember reading about this in his story thing. I wanted to remove anyone from the Empire who might have a grudge against me. You? Responsible for the fall of the Empire? Wait, Aren't you forgetting that I was also a part of the Empire? Let's see what you have to say about that. Homunculus number 3, Sophie Revenheit. In my timeline, you are not part of the Empire. You were made there, but early on you broke away and went to try creating your own life. I therefore judged you would have no reason to wish me harm. Was I wrong? Sounds like she made a wise decision. Well, I see. For now, let us head for the central control room. I will explain the situation on the way. Lady Beretta and Sir Frederick are no longer in the Empire. In fact, there is no Empire here either. That is great news if true, but it still seems early for me to lower my guard. Can you be sure that those are not from my timeline, that they did not come here like I did? I almost got angry because both are my companions, but until I see Lady Beretta, I cannot confirm her identity, and the detention facility does not inflict physical harm, so I shall wait until all can be verified. Thank you for your understanding. I am very suspicious by nature, but I hope you can appreciate that aiding the resistance and planning the assassination of the Emperor was no easy feat. The resistance? I feel like I've heard this story before. Dang, a lot is going on. I see. The Empire was toppled here as well. I'm convinced I overreacted. For being very suspicious, you yield very easily. I've insufficient grounds for a counter-argument, and you two don't seem to be lying. Liars can pick out other liars. For me to accomplish my duty, I had to don a mask of sorts and perpetually lied to all I encountered. That's what a traitor does. But I'm not a good enough liar to make up things on the spot in a situation where I have no reason or motivation to lie. Perhaps it would be different if I had a well-thought plan in place, right? I agree. I'm not great with words either. Unless, of course, we're talking about thesis discussions. Oh, of course. At any rate, clearly I misunderstood the situation. I shall formally apologize to Beretta and Frederick later. Yeah, okay. I don't much care whether you apologize to them or not. The point is that you're not the one behind all of this chaos, right? Correct. I've not been here for that long myself. And I've never been to the central control room. I've been wandering around lost. And you didn't do anything else? I watched footage from the security cameras in locations where living organisms were detected and modified the security and guard systems. Other than that, no. You can even look at the system access logs later. Okay, but that's a lot that you did. I see. I shall trust you. Do you happen to have any other information that may be useful to us? Well, I did pick up a communicator that Beretta dropped. Perhaps it could be useful to establish contact with the outside. If it's Lady Beretta's communicator, then Avalon must be on the other end. It wouldn't be affected by the tower's radio waves either. It's worth a try. It would be a nice ray of hope if it worked. Do you know how to use it? Yes, but there are multiple dangers in using it while we're on the move. I'll give it a try once we arrive at the central control room.
結果はすでに出ていると言ったはずだ。
Oh, the next one is a hard enemy to beat. There's 4 more stages.
今日も雨が降りそうですね。
It said the next one's hard, but that doesn't look like a hard enemy. Could have a lot of health. Okay, let's just bring out Snyder since it's red.
仰せのままに。
勝ち抜いてみせますロード。
Shouldn't hurt. Yeah, see, and the power level's a bit higher too.
始めよう。
This is the central control room. It is similar in layout to the office of each tower, but is much larger in scale. I'll repair the systems. Lady Sophie, would you take a look at the security cameras? Minister, it would be great if you could try opening communications with Avalon. Me? An outsider? Wouldn't it make more sense for Miss Sophie to take care of the communications with Avalon? My thought process was that because you were the last one to see Lady Beretta, you could give them the most accurate report. It doesn't matter to me either way, just do something. If enemies come, I'll do my best to fight them off, but I'm not as specialized in combat as Zero or my dumb brother. I'll do my best. She just insult her brother, he's not even here. Ahem. This is Rashid. I repeat, this is Rashid. Can you hear me? This is Rashid. Can you hear me? All of the tower systems are frozen. The security systems seem to have malfunctioned after you last accessed the Minister. The only way to fix them will be to reboot. I was wondering why my long-range terminal wasn't getting a response. Were you able to get through to Avalon? It's hard to say. There doesn't seem to be any problem with connectivity, but something appears to be getting in the way of my messages. I think I'll have to manually search for the correct freaking... Me? Can you hear me? Rashid? Oh, it's working now. I can hear you. I can hear you now too. Sorry, with things being what they are, I'm going to get straight to the point. You heard about the situation for Beretta, right? Beretta has been put in isolation due to my misunderstanding. Are you the one in charge at Avalon? Huh? I shall explain in greater detail. I am AI Rashid, the previous Minister of Arcane Technology for the Empire. Perhaps it's easier if I say I'm Rashid from a different timeline. Oh, my apologies. Are you part of the forces who are hostile towards Avalon? No, it sounds like you have many enemies. You could say that. Is Beretta safe? Yes, she and Frederick are locked in Lumisade's detention facility, but they have not been physically harmed. This all came about from my misunderstanding, and once we free them, I will officially apologize. Oh, I see. That's good to know. I am Arrow, Monarch of Avalon. Can you give me a brief report on the situation at the third tower? Yes. The third tower's communications have been blocked, the drone's orders altered, and the holograms in central control room systems are malfunctioning. The third Archmage and Miss Sophie believe outsiders have breached Lumisade. That's serious. We're not exactly in position to act. Rashid, from another timeline. How are you in this timeline? I merely want to understand your situation. I was shuttering a secret laboratory for the Empire when I was caught up in a concentrated mass of energy and lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was here and Beretta was next to me. The rest is as I said earlier. I mistook Beretta to be an assassin, come to take my life, so I imprisoned her. And then I met the Rashid and Sophie from this timeline. So you're not even sure how you got here? Correct. I have not finished what I set out to do in my timeline, so I would like to find a way back. Oh, and there is one thing I'd like to confirm. Although it is not related to this situation, it has to do with a hypothesis I have. May I ask you something? Sure. The Empire in my technique quickly fell once Emperor Cardus, who himself had walked a crooked path, was disposed of. I acted together with the resistance headed by Olivia I can't pronounce that, which fought against the oppressive policies of the Empire. I've heard somewhat of the Empire's fall in the timeline. What is your question? The state of the land after the Empire's destruction. Bluntly put, do you think things are better now than before? The answer to that is long, and I'm sure there are differences between your timeline and ours. But there is one thing I can guarantee. There is value to what you did. Is that so? Assuming you acted according to your own sense of justice and that it was on behalf of others, then yes, definitely. I see. Thank you. Minister, have you been able to establish communication? Ah, yes. I was just talking to the Monarch of Avalon. Here, I'll hand him over to you. Oh, I'm glad it's working. Your Highness, can you hear me? Oh, good thing it's working. I believe these are... I think we'll be fine. Oh. Yeah, we're fine. I thought it would do more damage. Well, that's not good. Wait, okay. Trying to get Spirit Gauge. No! Oh no. This one's taking a little bit longer. This wave. Fine, he's provoked, so... You're still... Avalon? Is gone? It's hard to believe. I know. I don't want to believe it either, but it's true. The enemy suddenly appeared in the air? We've been unable to identify them as of yet. Our focus was on evacuating everyone to the Chronicles. Most of us survived. It sounds like we won't be able to rely on Avalon for support. The situation here at Lumisade, particularly at the towers, is not exactly good. I'm not sure what exactly is happening, but I'm doing all I can to find out. From what we can tell, it's not just Avalon that is in danger. Other nations all seem to be targets. Oh no. We've no idea when or where there'll be another bombardment. Also, among the attackers was Marine from another timeline. Oh? I hate to doubt anyone, but friendly faces may not actually be friendly. We can't let down on our guard. While your distrust of me is appropriate, all I can say is I am not an enemy. I'll let you know immediately if we find anything else out. What's the status of Beretta and Frederick? I'm going to try setting up a restoration point and rebooting to fix the issue. All systems here are currently frozen for reasons I've yet to ascertain, but once the system reboots, I should be able to release those two. Good. Please make sure they get out, Rashid. I'll do my best. If I have anything new to report, I'll reach out again. Use the communicator if you find yourself in danger. We'll figure out something over here and send someone to help. Thank you. Take care. A Marine from another timeline attacked Avalon? In other words, even people we know may be secretly hostile. I won't attempt to make excuses for the mistakes I've made. However, I do feel the situation is a little unfair, as though I've become a scapegoat caught up in some unknown affair. We are not saying we're now antagonistic towards you. We've simply a greater need to be a little careful. Okay. Then I shall put a little distance between us. You would no doubt feel safer if I gave you my weapon and cartridges, but these are for my own self-defense. They're a small balm to my unease as a lone stranger in a foreign land. I am afraid I cannot relinquish them. Just stay quiet and out of trouble. I have a bad habit of releasing a high voltage current in all directions, when I get startled. Understood. That sounds just like Pikachu. At any rate, I will continue to work on stabilizing the system. Sophie, what is the status of the front entrance? Guard drones and holograms passing back and forth at regular intervals. Everyone that tried to enter has been incapacitated, but there's a lot of them. What's that? Is something there? Am I just seeing things? There's no way. Isn't that Titan? 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 And next to it is... What? Oh no. Thank goodness we have, Sorry, every time I see a boss, I take pictures just in case if I need to figure out how to beat it if I can't. So, yeah. Upon receiving damage, the action gets filled, but if receiving hits taken back. Do not trigger. Okay, but defense increases. Defense increases greatly, okay. Immune to action inhibiting effects and abilities to link skill cooldown. Okay, can't be provoked. Attacks the selected enemy increases the user's defense by 30%. Back up 5 times. This effect expires after defeating a wave of enemies. Additionally, heals the user. Oh my gosh, and we don't have a... We don't have weather debuff. Okay. Attack all enemies. Grants immunity and counter buffs to the user for 2 turns. Oh, damage increases defense. Attacks on enemies, damage increases according to the user's defense. 3 turns too. This is not good. I know I keep saying that, but like, it's never good. And he has increased defense, so we can't overpower him. We cannot overpower anyone, but that's okay for now. I'm gonna use Brandon's skill later for more action gauge, since he's a sniper. And we'll go for higher defense. Okay, took out quite a bit. Get engage back. Ow! It really hurts. Is it heal? Heal? Nope, not yet. You have healed again. I should have lowered his attack and stuff. And he has immunity on. I think that's immunity, isn't it? That's immunity buff, isn't it? Yeah, it grants immunity. Okay. Sap's not gonna work. Okay. Ow! Oh my gosh! Snyder almost died. No. Wait, does his normal attack? Okay, it just selected me. If we get lucky. We got lucky. For attacking speed. We'll let him hit for now. Or maybe we shouldn't have. Oh gosh. That hurt. Okay, he has immunity on again, so we can't do anything. And Snyder's gonna be dead. Please, please, Siffords, please, 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 please. Okay. Nope. Just go ahead and use your ult. We have our shield.
名誉のある
No, Chrome!
力を貸してください。
一人ではできない
I'm
のか
gonna need a buff cleaner character. This is ridiculous. He doesn't heal that much. He heals a bit, but not a lot.
Ita, 苦しみ、病、怪我、そのすべてを浄化して差し上げましょう。
Ah.
騎士たちよ、総攻撃を。
Only one.
せいでも無駄ですよ。
Nice. Okay, we're back down to. I should have upped dirt. No, no, no. We're okay.
あなたはもっと戦います。
If I can just get Snyder. Okay.
全力で突破する。
That really hurts. Okay, he has immunity on again, so we gotta be careful. Don't think we need extra defenses right now. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to put on more. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to put on more. Ah. Wait. Okay, he's just gonna use one attack
私がいる限り、
into this.
誰一人として見捨てるつもりはありません。
Okay. Just in case.
敵を撃滅せよ。
He's gonna use his ult. We're dead. No, we were so close.
残す
Brandon's dead now.
Achira
僕が行きます。
騎士たちよ、総攻撃を。
Okay, Not good still. I hope we can get Silver's shield. Eh. I did not reset. Gosh, I'm dumb. Okay, we're fine. But he has 2 immunity. If Snyder attacks, he's dead. Dang it.
騎士たちよ総攻撃
I
を
wish I can, like, just not do an attack. You know? Like, skip his attack. No! No! We're not gonna win. Snyder was the only one that was actually providing sap while the other 2 kept him alive.